Marco, if you want to go home with Victor, just say that. Just say that, because the amount of booty licking that Marco has been doing this episode for the men, it's a little bit weird. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island USA Season 5 Episode 8. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So jumping straight in, the safe couples are thankful. Let me close my window. The safe couples are thankful to obviously be safe, but apparently in the comments of my last video, there's a conspiracy going around that in fact the scoring was not correct and that a third couple, being Destiny and Harrison, should have been in that finale tiebreaker question situation. I wasn't paying that close enough attention, so I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, maybe there's an agenda. I don't know. Conspiracy. I missed it, you guys caught it. At the end of the day, Harrison and Destiny themselves are just happy to have done as well as they did.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of us.
We did a great job. That's for sure.
We were tied with the couple that's been here since the second day.
Yeah.
And I think that shows a lot. It's clear to see it's not a facade. There's no way you can fabricate a connection like that.
Man, I gotta give it to Destiny. For a second there, she was giving me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But to go from Marco to Harrison, sweetie, you won. As of right now, as of date of publication being July 27th, 8:03 p.m. Mountain Time, sweetie, you won. KK and Keenan are talking about how much they like each other.
I do like your little, I like your little chocolate ass, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I like you back.
You better, goddamn.
I love it here.
You better, I love it here too, goddamn.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm here for the black love. I'm here for the black love. I really am. I really am. But not with Keenan. The way that he showed his booty hole all this week, not a fan. I'm really not a fan. It's the little tantrums that he throws. And some people in the comments were saying he was right to act the way that he did. Okay. I would be concerned if that was my man reacting that way, because you put yourself in a compromising situation, and because it didn't pan out that way, you now are feeling a way about it. Stand 10 toes down in your decision. Don't pity me, pity yourself. Bergie lets Carmen know that he has been reprimanded by Victor.
You told me that. I don't want any more drama from this, you know?
I don't think anyone should be speculating on my feelings. I'll share them when I want to share them.
I don't care about your feelings. I'm not speculating about your feelings. Don't talk to me anymore, dude.
Calm down.
So, for what do you come to
Calm
apologize
down.
after
Let
me?
us finish this conversation.
I'm
Bergie,
calm
you're
down,
good.
but like, why that?
Now, sweetie, Bergie literally said, I don't want this drama to drag on anymore. So why did you think it would be a good idea to bring Victor into this conversation, especially considering the fact that he does not handle confrontation well? Literally, the story he's telling you is telling you, when Victor's being called out, he don't like that. So why are you going to put him in a situation to then be called out? And now there's an even bigger audience, because at first it was just the men. Now it's the men and the women. What? Carmen was pissing me off, but Victor just took the cake. His demeanor, his attitude, his rhetoric, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, okay? Y'all were saying he was on Temptation Island, Spain or something like that. It's looking like he's chasing fame. And I don't know if you want to be infamous, but based on the way that you're acting, that's how it's going to end for you. I don't know if this is how you want to go out, sir. When the guys now get together, Victor tries to sun Bergie yet again.
Fucking douchebag.
I don't know. Eres un pringao.
What is going on?
You can talk.
Explain.
You can talk. Why do you have to go like a fucking puppy behind her to tell her that I have put you aside and I have belittled you?
Trust in what stays between these doors with these men here. How did we talk about that and then you go out and say that Victor put you aside in front of all the boys?
The thing is, like, I don't even have any interest in her anymore, and you're still causing me problems.
Marco, shut up. Victor, grow up. And then shut up. Because I understand that guys have like a bro code situation. Cool. But then is it bro code to belittle another man? I don't think so. And realistically speaking, Bergie didn't even say all that Carmen said to him, which means now Victor is creating a narrative that didn't even happen. So Bergie's like, yo, this is like a lot. It's turned into something that it really isn't. I do believe that maybe Bergie can be seen as sneak dissing Victor, but at the end of the day, like, people talk. And so I'm wondering, okay, was your last connection as strong as it was, or did you tell them that we're not as strong as we are? Like, I think those are rational questions to ask and to investigate. So I don't know, Victor throwing a fit and Marco licking boots right behind him. I'm just like, all y'all need to go. He wants Carmen to leave. Can you imagine? He wants Carmen to leave, but I need him to leave. Next morning, here's Victorcito still throwing a tanty.
Someone is gonna have to try to clean my name. I haven't done anything, and I'm the one getting shit.
We all say stuff that we shouldn't have. We all fuck up in that sense. I'm not mad at Victor. I'm kind of mad at how he reacted.
Well, I'm mad at Victor. And it's not even because he's speaking that way to Bergie. It could have been to anyone. I just don't like pompous people. I don't like it. I don't like entitled people. I don't like people who like to assert their dominance over people. Because why? Why are we doing that? It is clear that the tips they were giving to Bergie, the coaching they were giving to Bergie was because they pitied him. They saw him as the nerdy kid who just needed to come up and maybe he could get some attention from a girl, but they never in a million years would have seen him as genuine competition. Is he competition? I still don't know. Carmen, IDK, bro, IDK. But what I do know is that a pompous person like Victor has no place on my television screen. Okay? So you can see yourself out and maybe try Temptation Island another season, because this, honey, this ain't it. I'm also very curious, since he's been on a show before, how he thinks he's being perceived this time around. Because one thing about North American television, I don't know if this works in any other place, but North American television doesn't really take kindly to a villain. You know, I'm thinking of Love is Blind and how people took to, what them girls' name now? The blonde and the black hair. Irina was one of them. Micah and Irina. Them girls thought, you know, they were the queen pins. Come to find out, wasn't nobody rocking with them. So Victorcito, I really hope you're okay with your actions, because I think you'll be surprised how the general public has been receiving you. The winners of last night's game go on a double date to a mud bath. I was kind of jealous. I've always wanted to do this.
Yeah, I got a little X's. I'm gonna get you right there.
Feel the same about a lot of things, which is good, because I feel like we could relate on a lot of things.
We both like strawberries.
You did have your pick of choices when you first got here, but at the end of the day, I feel like you did the right thing.
So I'm in the doghouse right now.
You got a little work to do, I ain't gonna lie.
So in these conversations, we have Hannah and Marco talking about how similar they are, and she is surprised. She didn't expect them to have so much in common. And then with Leo and Anna, he's asking how he thinks Anna's family is going to think of him. And the conclusion is that he's probably in the doghouse because of the situation he had with Cassie. Jump to the villa. Cassie is talking about how the googly eyes that she claims she was getting from Keenan, she's now getting from Leo.
When I was sitting next to him, he was putting his foot, like holding my, like that, holding my hand.
For me, I don't want to admit that I may have fucked up.
For him, he probably doesn't want to admit.
So I fucked up, yeah.
If I'm gonna do this again, I'm gonna keep my cards to my chest this time. I'm just gonna fucking do what I wanna do.
So the thing that I don't understand is you adamantly shut it down with Leo. I don't even remember why, but you had enough conviction in your voice that I thought that would be dead and gone. You also had said at the time Anna was your friend and you didn't like how she was going behind your back. Yet here we are today. You're opening back up that door that I thought was closed forever. And now you and, okay, forever is extreme. But now you and Anna, who I thought had rekindled their friendship, you're now going behind her back. And I'm just like, why are we repeating the same? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? I would think this time around, you would want to be transparent before exploring an option that is now somebody else's man. The first time around, Anna, I feel, owed the conversation with Cassie. This time around, Cassie owes the conversation to Anna. And furthermore, If you feel like he's doing something wrong, or you together are doing something wrong, you can simply just not do it. If you really cared about Anna, and if you really felt like this was kind of a violation of the dynamics that are going on in the villa, just don't do it. In the evening, Cassie now is making a play for Leo. Unbeknownst to her, the villa can hear what you're talking about.
Just when I see you ever, like, I can't help like my own natural feelings, and like there was a reason why I picked you the first day. Everything about Anna is great. There's not one bad thing I could ever say about her, but like I just don't feel like that same type of urge, if that makes sense.
It's really hard to like conceal how I feel. I've always had the initial attraction with Cassie, but if those feelings progress, then I know I'm gonna have to tell Anna, because the last thing I wanna do is hurt a girl who's perfectly fine.
Hannah is so me. I'm quick to pull up my voice notes and say, record, because I need to tell somebody about this. This is crazy. Cassie scares me. Cassie's the type of woman that absolutely scares me. Like, you'll be screaming, girls, girl, and then you dog your girl out, and then you're surprised at the reaction. Now, I feel like the onus is on Leo mostly, because he's the one who's in a relationship with Anna. So he needs to be transparent with her to say, listen, there's something there that's not quite quenched. We haven't quelled the fire. So I'd kind of like to see if we could reignite it and, make fetch happen. However, you're going to do these little gestures to let Cassie know, to see if you have the green light, and then want to blindside Anna. Like, to me, nah. But then I'm also looking at Cassie like, you are aware that it's not going to be taken well, but you're going to do it anyways? That's so vile. And Anna sees you as one of her closer friends in the villa. I don't know if they're the closest, but they definitely have some kind of rapport. You could have let the girl know. Damn. So Marco now tries to save Leo, and Leo refuses.
Lee. Come on, buddy.
I'll meet you down there.
I look dumb. I stayed dumb.
Fuck. You know. Come on.
They were in the kitchen. They could hear everything. They sat under the kitchen and they could hear y'all.
I'm just getting clarity for like the obvious like vibe that we still have for one another, and I couldn't hold that in my chest.
Although this didn't happen right in front of Anna's face, it's still a blatant disrespect. It's blatantly disrespectful. Then you have Leo saying, I was just having a conversation, and Cassie like, oh, I was just having a conversation, until they find out, no, we could hear you. And it's the villa. The villa is oh but so big. And I swear Cassie left the kitchen to go fetch Leo. Like, she was there already. Do you not know? It's not that far. Anyways, Anna's biggest issue was the fact that her name was brought up. And even same with Carmen. Carmen was saying, I support you exploring the option, but I don't support you slagging off a fellow girl. Like, that is not right. And so Cassie was just about to go and try to either explain or make amends with Anna, and they get a text that the results of the public vote are in. The couple in the bottom is Carmen and what's his name now? I've already put him out of my head. Victorcito. So it is up to the Islanders to now vote out who they want, right? I'm thinking it's going to be a straight split. Girls, guys, and then Bergie will probably vote for Carmen. No. Bergie did vote for Carmen, but Destiny voted for, what's his name? Victor. And then you got Marco now throwing a tanty.
When I came here, I knew there was two things you needed to do. And it was being honest and looking for a romantic relationship. I think this man tried to fulfill both, so I'm gonna go with Victor.
If it's not there, you gotta say it. If it is there, you gotta stick strong, bro. Like, you gotta know.
Do you think in your heart that Carmen's gonna go for you?
I have no idea.
Marco and Victor, if y'all just want to go home together, y'all could do that. And that's not even on like me calling them out on their sexuality. It's just me saying, if a bromance is more important to you than finding romance, just leave. Just leave. Victor does not have an option here to pursue. And I'm sorry, waiting it out for a bombshell is not is not worth keeping you. Right now, Carmen has an option. Whether or not people think that option is genuine, it doesn't matter. She has an option. And Bergie himself wants to explore this option. So Victor has no place being here. He needs to go. I don't know what we're keeping him for. But Marco really seems to think, no, I gotta keep my bros. I gotta keep my bros. He better be out next. I can't stand him. Anyways, they left us on a cliffhanger, so we don't even know who's leaving. Who do you guys think will be going? I really think that they're going to come to a decision to let Victor go. I think that when the men actually think rationally, it doesn't make sense to keep Carmen. Even though they suspect that Carmen is just using Bergie, there's no real evidence of that. So it only makes sense to let Victor go. But anyways, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.